today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, this is the National Football League.
All right, here we go.
One of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap.
Touchback.
Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers.
Take a knee.
Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
A lot of people thought the Packers might struggle a bit.
I'm not even trying to go that way. I was trying to go through 4. Why would they let me
to the
move
NFC
sideways?
Championship game? And they were led by their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, who led their team to a Super Bowl title after the 2010 season. And many thought that was the first of what would be many more. So precise with the football. 26 touchdown passes last year. And just
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Circle was
Fletcher
wide open.
Cox gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. And he's
What am I
down
thinking?
again. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle,
I'm not making the right
getting the
decision for some
sack.
reason.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points.
Hopefully I get it right
On is the
next
punter
series.
Scott here as he gets this one away. A
Now they
40-yard
field
punt,
goal
no
range.
return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders.
They got
and
it first.
taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Wentz now on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's
If I could have given myself
incomplete.
a position, I probably
Alshon
would
Jeffrey,
have
the
picked that
intended
ball off.
receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Travis Fulgham. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So
They
1st and 10
definitely
now from the
field
30.
goal range.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And
Good
just
job.
no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. This is
Dang it.
taken
He got
in
the
by
touchdown.
Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown,
They got the
Eagles.
touchdown.
Alshon Jeffrey,
Fudge.
30 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
They got it done all right.
And able to get this
They got
out
truck
to
him,
the
but I still
25.
got pushed back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
so
well,
else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players. And
man, fuck, man.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to get it back
I ain't having
here
a terrible game so far. I got to come back out.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Working from the gun, Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Damn, man. The guy now is 10-zip.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Right, here we go
a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest. Let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
In the
Flag
back.
Down. This could set
on
him
the
back.
receiving team. What?
Yeah, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
15-yard
so they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Brought down by Nate Gehry.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage. Left him.
Man, freaky, man. Nobody not blocking.
Back at the 4-yard line. Derek Barnett able to maneuver
now we in
for
3rd and 21. And we're almost about to get a safety.
Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
All right, let's go.
He gets this to Devontae.
All right, let's go, baby. We finally get a huge break this time around.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 96 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Crosby connects on the extra point. That'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. Throwing now is Wentz. And he's got Rodgers. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Wentz. Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders.
You probably got the first.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5,
Flag
but
on
the
the
flags fly.
Holding.
And this one could be coming back.
Offense. All right, Conley. Wait a minute. Yep, that's up.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Throw left side complete. It's
I think they are in field goal range.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Ah, come on.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
Can't find anybody open in this game for some reason. Like this is playing impeccable defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
Oh, crap. What am I thinking?
Picked off down at the 10.
I am so trash. Like, what am I thinking
line.
in this game?
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising.
I am having a bad game in the first half.
You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Damn.
So we have reached halftime. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
Let's go.
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. To throw is Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Lucky us.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up first and 10 at their own 27. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The tackle there by Crayvon LeBlanc.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain
Oh,
blocks.
crap. Come on.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams
Go
at the
fumble
first
the ball.
level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide
I
off
don't know. I don't
and try
see
and chip
anybody
someone
open.
at the
Man,
second
they
level.
also playing some
What
good
can't
passing.
Aaron Rodgers do? The
I would say.
legwork there, getting in the
Let's go run
first.
the ball.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
I be trying to pass it, but
Jones. And this winds
it'll
up
be
a
all
pickup
over
of
it.
2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Oh, my God. Hold on to the ball.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10,
yes.
Here's Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Yes. Hopefully defense can help us win this game.
And
With
he's
that
going to bring
interception.
this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Williams will try again.
Let's go, big.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
All right, we might come back.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
We are
taking
up by
about 7 yards
1
deep.
point.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive
13.
will start at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Wentz. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
End of
so
the
they'll
3rd
get a
quarter
little extra
and
time
on to
to
the
come up
4th
with his
quarter.
3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Barely though.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick,
don't let it affect you going
forward. Most of the quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Can I see a replay?
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
if I can, within Madden logic. Yeah,
so a challenge is upon us. I tell you,
he was out of bounds.
Game, fourth quarter, this is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, he was out of bounds. What? It's still on the 6-yard line? Never again will I challenge to play Madden.
It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
On defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
1st and goal all over
again.
Now
your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Wentz going to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
They go for 2.
And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. Wentz now to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it. Even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants in the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
So now Rodgers in the pack. Down 21-14. 2:14 to play. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Oh, I'm still up.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Just gonna let the clock run down. They head into the 2-minute drill. Warning.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a ball from the right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Dancing
stay in bounds. They always keep doing that.
He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time.
Annoying.
And that'll bring up second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Man, come on, man. Hold on to the ball.
There have been quite a few plays they might look
Already
back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
I was trying to run it in, but they caught me.
He's taken down.
I guess we lost.
Brandon
Whatever.
Graham applying the heat off the edge.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he can do.
ran right into
4th
that
down, so he
defender, too.
can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Nah, this game is over with. Like, there's no way I could, like, come back from that. Yeah, whatever.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.